Join us and discover beautiful beaches, rugged landscapes, pretty towns, desolate mountain ranges that sweep down to stunning lakes, unique architecture, history and folklore, no shamrocks, no shillelaghs, and definitely no shenanigans. Just naked Ireland. I'm in Donegal Square East in Belfast on my way to the Christmas market, and here you can get a good view of the vintage Helter Skelter in front of us, always a favourite with the kiddies. The market here enjoys a beautiful backdrop, the amazing Belfast City Hall, a beautiful building inside and out dating from 1906. It came to be built after Belfast achieved its city status. It was felt that an impressive building was needed to boast of Belfast's expansion. It was a city thriving in the late 19th century on a fortune made on linen manufacturing, shipbuilding and rope making. It even had a larger population than Dublin for a short time. And as you can see, even before we get into the grounds of the City Hall, we already have a range of cabins selling their Christmas wares. So in we go through the City Hall's front gates. Just a little more on the impressive City Hall before we go any further. This building cost $369,000 to build in 1906. That's 128 million in today's money. So now perhaps you understand how wealthy Belfast had become by the start of the 20th century. And this is not a bad setting for a Christmas market. There's apparently 32 nationalities from all over the world who involve themselves here, and a wide selection of local traders as well. There's the Spanish representatives, for example, there, with their inviting paella cabin. And there's a lady in front, getting really into the Christmas spirit with her very festive raincoat, and she's going to need that in a minute, as you'll see. The market was at one point voted the 16th most picturesque Christmas market in Europe. Now that's quite an achievement. I mean, when we think of Christmas markets, we probably immediately think of Germany or Austria, and not necessarily Belfast. Although I visited Christmas markets in both of these countries, and they're good, but I must say Belfast market holds up well to the global competition. And there's a rain on now, as we say in Belfast. And of course I mentioned the City Hall already. But as you can see, there's some impressive buildings no matter what direction you look from in this market. And here's the vintage amusement area that we saw from outside earlier. I think it's a very nice touch, and not all markets would include anything as beautiful as this. And look at the building just in front of us. That's the old Robinson and Cleaver department store. So the rain's really lashing now, as we say here in Belfast, and the stall holders are out to make sure their stock's protected. You always have to see the positive side of rain if you live in Ireland. After all, it happens from time to time. And the positive spin here is that people have gone for shelter, making it easier for me to get through the market. Otherwise, this place can get pretty claustrophobic as Christmas draws near. And there's one of the obligatory bratwurst stalls on the left there. It can't be a Christmas market without bratwurst and glühwein after all. Additionally, I think the rain gives a nice moody colour to the film. This might also be a good time for me to ask you to do all that YouTubey stuff which supports these films, like subscribing to the channel and liking the video if it's been useful. So go on, give some support, it's Christmas. You can also buy me a pint. You probably already know that by now. And a big thank you to all of you who have already made donations to the channel. It's such a kind gesture, particularly at this time of year. But yes, to donate, you just click on the link in the second paragraph of the description beneath this video and that'll take you straight to the donation page. Couldn't be simpler. Donations of a pint, or as many pints as you want, go towards the production of future Naked Ireland films, and so hopefully keep the content that you want to see coming. And Christmas is always a good time to offer support for things you enjoy. And now this music coming from the stalls is playing havoc with my theme tune. And And another thing that you can't have a Christmas market without is steins of German beer. And this makeshift beer hall is the place to go for that. All the atmosphere of Oktoberfest, Decemberfest if you like. And confectionery of all sorts is also on offer here, as you'd expect, for those with a sweet tooth. Now, as I've said, I've visited a few markets in Germany and Austria and the UK and Ireland obviously, and I think the Belfast one holds up quite well against the competition, so let me know in the comments what your experience is. Although my recollection of the German one I attended was walking through the fallen snow, and here we have the rain, so trust Belfast to let us down today. And people are crouched under the various food stalls, sheltering. Probably the businesses will do well as a result. After all, if you take shelter, you'll probably feel obliged to make a purchase. Oh, and if you want to send your friends some Christmas cheer, feel free to share this video with them. And there's some nice little trucks here in addition to the cabins, as you can see. And you've everything you need for your Christmas hamper. Handcrafted cheeses and food from everywhere. There's more paella. Chinese street food, fish bar. There's a sign for dirty fries, not sure what they are or if I want to try them. And you can see how weather resilient people are here, nonchalantly sitting down to eat in the pouring rain. And a great view of the City Hall there again. So if you come to Belfast at this time of year, the Christmas market is definitely something I'd recommend you come along to. I'm sure you'll get a better day for it than I did. And remember too, it's not all fast food, bratwurst and glühwein either. A lot of the stalls have a full range of craft products and Christmas gifts, again from all over the world. So whether you're in the market for a Christmas jumper, woolly hat, or just a big bag of sweets, you should give the market a try. Okay, I'm off for a glühwein, and I'll see you all in the next Naked Ireland.